So the 5.5-hour long live stream announcing the cast of Avengers Doomsday just finished. So let's break it down. Who's going to be in the movie, who they're going to be playing in the movie, how excited I am they are going to be in the movie. I am very curious about how this movie will go. It is directed by the Russo brothers, so it'll be interesting to see where that goes. Everybody has been like sort of meh here and there on some of their past movies. I just saw The Electric State. It was fine. It was just an average movie, but I am excited to see what happens. I'm not a huge fan of Robert Downey Jr. in the Doctor Doom role. I do love Doctor Doom. Like, look at this amazing art. I love Doom as a character, so I'm excited to see who is going to be in this movie. Also, hello, if you're new here, hi, I'm Victoria, your Toronto pop culture girly, but let's rewind back to the beginning of the live stream to see who's all here, because there are a lot of names that I saw floating around, and I didn't even realize the live stream was going on this long until I joined on, literally for the last like 15 seconds, seeing RDJ at the end. But we knew that one already. The first person announced is Chris Hemsworth, so he will return as Thor. We haven't really seen him since Thor Love and Thunder, but I am very excited. I am a big Thor girly. If you see me looking up, I'm looking at a Thor Love and Thunder poster right in front of me. So I like Thor. I'll give it an A tier. Like, it's something that we could expect. Nothing too mind-boggling, but I do love Thor. The next person is Vanessa Kirby. She is playing Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman in Fantastic Four First Step. So we've only really seen her in the trailers so far. I don't know how the performance is going to be and how they are going to like come involved in the Doomsday world. None of us do. We haven't seen that movie. We haven't seen, I mean, I guess the Russo brothers know, but it's great to have confirmation that the Fantastic Four will be in that movie. Obviously they're alive, but I wouldn't have expected them to be in their own movie. I would give her B tier because I haven't really seen her much yet. Anthony Mackie, and spoilers if you haven't seen Brave New World, but he is looking to be the leader of the Avengers, trying to reform the team at the end of that movie, so this is no surprise. I'm very glad to see Captain America again. I loved the fighting in Brave New World. Like, they had some really cool, interesting shots with the wings and the shield, so again, I'm very happy to see him. And Captain America, I will give you A tier because I am very excited to see how he leads the team. Sebastian Stan! Okay, this is exciting because he will make it through the Thunderbolts. James Buchanan, Congressman Barnes, Bucky, oh my god, okay. Yeah, I like Bucky, but I will give him a B tier because I mean, he'll probably be in the politics. I don't know. B for Bucky, I guess. He's there. It's a good thing that he's there. I'm excited he's there, but like, I love Bucky, but like, he's just a guy, you know? Letitia Wright, Shuri, we haven't really seen her a while since like Wakanda Forever. I mean, there hasn't been any huge team up in a while, hence this movie. I was hoping that we would get to see her in the Ironheart miniseries that never came out, even though she's not really on the cast list for that, but yeah, figure like she would make sense as a guest star in that, but that didn't happen. I like Shuri, she's fine. She makes sense to be in this movie, so B tier. I love what they did with Paul Rudd chair. Oh my god, it's so cute. So he's obviously back as Antman. Again, this is expected. I could definitely see Sam Wilson recruiting him for the Avengers when he's like scouting out for a team. Love him. Good character. I guess B tier, I suppose. I think a lot of these are going to be B tier because that's just like my baseline. B for baseline for me. A is I'm actually excited. S tier is some of my faves, my babes. Wyatt Russell. Well, actually, I can figure out on the baseline who's going to be lower. I don't like US Agent. He seems to probably survive the Thunderbolts movie, which is something. Hopefully there's any redeeming qualities to him. I don't like him. I'm going to give him a D tier. I have opinions, and yeah. Anyways, oh my god, Namor is going to be back. Tenoch is returning in the cast. This kind of will make sense too if Shuri is going to be around, Namor is going to be back, but I'm very truly excited to see Namor back. Is it S tier? A tier? Honestly? I feel like they're not gonna give him like a huge role in this movie. I could be wrong. So I'll give an A tier out of just, I'm probably not going to see as much of him as I want to. Continuing on with the Fantastic Four theme, we have Ebon Moss-Backrack, correct me if I'm wrong, but he is the Thing in the Fantastic Four First Steps. So again, this one will be as expected after seeing Sue Storm. I can imagine the entire Fantastic Four cast will be in this list. I don't know, B tier, B for Ben Grimm, I guess. I do appreciate Ben Grimm in the comics though, especially with She-Hulk. they're hilarious. He's hilarious. At least in my comics that I've read. I don't read Fantastic Four, so I don't know how he is in all the other comics, but he is fantastic in She-Hulk. Simu! Oh my god. I'm very excited to have Shang-Chi back in the MCU. It's been a long time coming because there was supposed to be the 10 Rings show, a whole bunch of things. He showed up a few times in Marvel What If, and he is the lead for Marvel Zombies that's coming out later in the year. I saw some clips of it at D23, but I'm very excited. I hope he has a fairly prominent role in this movie. I think he is a good leader. And I'd love to see him play off of Paul Rudd for both being in like San Francisco vibes from their movies. Like, I hope that's their connection. Like, they run it, you know, they're both in San Francisco. Anyways, also shout out to San Francisco. Fuck it, I'll put him at S tier. Shang-Chi, Simu Liu, S, baby. My girl Flo, she is back. She survives the thunderbolts. Thank God. I have no idea what to expect from that movie, except for Yelena survives. And I'm very happy about that because it seems like somebody doesn't want them to survive. Honestly, this cast so far is like comedy gold. I don't know how I'll take this movie seriously because all of these characters have such good humor, but I'll give Flo A tier. Why not? Okay, so I totally had to look up who Kelsey Grammer was, and I didn't realize he's a beast. I love a good beast. It's very interesting because I'm curious where all of the timeline then when the X-Men are going to be involved in this, because it seems like Fantastic Four, they might be in like a different timeline or universe from the looks of it from their trailer versus the main sacred timeline. And then the X-Men we've seen before in alternate timelines and paths and stuff. So like if he's like an old man beast, are we gonna get like Patrick Stewart? Are we gonna get like some of the like OG X-Men in here? This is exciting, but I have no idea where this is gonna go. So he will go at B tier. This is really hard as somebody who cannot recognize faces and names. So Louise Pullman. Oh, okay. I get it. I don't recognize his face because I haven't seen the Thunderbolts yet because it's not out yet. He is playing Bob Reynolds, aka Sentry in that movie. I have seen his name in some of the posters. Like in the giant cereal box one, they just call to him Bob. Okay, yeah, so he was in Top Gun. That's where I recognize him from. That does make sense. I guess B for Bob. I don't know. I'm very neutral on this, but it seems like all of the Thunderbolts are going to be in this movie, probably. If there's any missing names, then I'm very concerned for their status of dead or alive. Danny Ramirez. Oh, this is definitely going to be an A tier listing for me because I love Joaquin. At the end of Brave New World, again, like he was so psyched to be on Sam's team. He wants to join the Avengers, and baby, you did it! Joseph Quinn, as to be expected, another Fantastic Four character. We're just gonna have to wait for Pedro Pascal. Probably a B tier, but he is the Human Torch, aka Johnny Storm. David Harbour, another Thunderbolt. He's fine. Red Guardian, I'll probably give him a C tier. He's not my favorite character. I like him playing off of other people, but seems like he survived. Winston Duke, M'Baku is M'Baku. That was a horrible joke. Probably B tier. I do love to see the Wakandans come in play. Again, to be expected with Shuri and Namor joining the lineup after Wakanda Forever. It's exciting to see him back. Another Thunderbolt. So Hannah John Kamen, who plays Ghost, will be back. She survives. I kind of like Ghost. I have nothing against Ghost. B tier. Hello, Tom Hiddleston, you're back. I mean, I guess the Loki series did very well. Not super surprising. Back as Loki. I am excited. I guess S tier? I'm very excited to see how Loki plays into it because it was the show that started the multiverse. I have a lot of mixed feelings on the Loki series, but I am a Loki girl through and through. I like to believe. I like to believe with every story. You got another chance. Oh, got another chance. Okay. After the Kelsey Grammer and the Beast, Patrick Stewart. This is very curious to see how the X-Men are going to be involved with Professor X himself. Ooh, do I want to give higher? No, we'll give him an A tier. Professor X gets an A tier. Obviously, his counterpart Ian McKellen is coming back as Magneto. Oh! Okay, that shouldn't have surprised me, but I love that they were back to back. I will give A tier because I love Magneto. He's such a fascinating character. My brain is actually like bursting It's bursting right now. Alan coming? No. Wait, what? Who? Oh, I didn't even see, I'm bad with faces. I'm bad with names. Nightcrawler, Kurt. Oh, I love Nightcrawler. Okay. S tier. I love Kurt Wagner. I always, because I always forget Kurt Wagner's name is Nightcrawler, but I know he's Kurt Wagner. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. S tier. Every day of the week. Yeah. Currently, we are 4.5 hours into the live stream. Baby. Okay. Who's next? Oh, and we have their Mystique as well, Rebecca Rahman. This is exciting. Not as like S tier for me as like Nightcrawler, obviously, but I will give her an A tier because with this many characters and cameos, who knows how it's gonna be, but it's very exciting. It's still very exciting that we're getting all of these confirmations. Okay, now we're getting James Marsden's Cyclops. Hello, X-Men mutants are here. I don't know what's gonna happen. My guy, A tier. Why not? Do love his Cyclops. He is a very good Cyclops. Channing Tatum? Gambit? Hello, wee, what's up, my guy? What? I guess he's back after Deadpool and Wolverine. Obviously, it's going to be a different Gambit, I would assume, because that one is, he made a name for himself, but I am very glad to see you back, Remy. I will give you an A tier casting just because I know that you are so excited, Channing. You are so excited to be there. Okay, this one's exciting, but I do know it, and it is to be expected. Pedro Pascal, Mr. Fantastic himself, Fantastic Four. We have all 4 of the Fantastic Four. It's giving leadership. It's giving, I don't like Mr. Fantastic, but he is kind of that bit because he likes to be in charge. And I'm wondering, see how him and Captain America will interact, because I think that man will have his own ideas on how to solve this problem of Victor Von Doom, and I want to see that conflict play out because anyways, those are my feelings on Mr. Fantastic. I don't like him. Pedro Pascal, love you, honey. A tier. And last but not least, because I knew this is where I was gonna end, 5.5 hours later. I'm glad I didn't just sit there and watch it. Anyways, Robert Downey Jr. as this man. I'm curious to see how probably this Tony Stark variant situation, whether they're just doppelgangers, body snatching, what's going on there. I'm not a big fan of Robert Downey Jr. as Victor Von Doom, so he's going to get a D tier on my list. Okay, I've had a minute. I've composed myself a little bit, but it's very interesting to see who the major teams and players that's going on for this whole Doomsday movie. On one hand, we have Captain America and the Avengers. I assume like Falcon, Shang-Chi, Antman, they're all going to be on that side of the team. Then we have on the other side, the Fantastic Four team. You have all 4 of them. We have X-Men, and then we have like Wakanda and Namor, and finally the Thunderbolts. So there's like 5 little main teams that are going to be interacting and working together probably. I would assume they're working together. I have no idea which timeline this is going to be on. One would assume it's like the sacred main Avengers timeline, because I can't really imagine the Avengers, the Wakandans, and the Thunderbolt all kind of coming together to a different alternate reality or timeline. So I can imagine whatever is going down is their Doctor Doom is going to come to the sacred timeline, or they're going to clash in some way, but it's gonna like almost like trisect, because I assume the Fantastic Four universe, different universe from the X-Men and from the Avengers. I'm curious where Gambit is going to fit in with all of this, but overall, very exciting cast. I like how it is not just everyone, because we have a lot of different smaller characters. You're not bringing in the Daredevil folk, you're not bringing like She-Hulk and all the other stuff, though I would have loved to see She-Hulk. I guess that's going to be like Secret Wars. I assume they're going to bring in like maybe like a different cast and squad, partially because these movies are coming out close enough together that unless it's all of the same cast for Doomsday, for Secret War, which is probably not going to happen, the timelines for shooting it will probably overlap to some degree. You'll probably have some cross casting, but between the 2 productions, the 2 different directors and everything, I think a lot of those other characters will be in Secret Wars. But yeah, let me know who you're most excited for Avengers Doomsday, who in the cast, who you're excited to see come back, who other people do you think are going to be in this movie, because these are the main cast. We'll probably get a lot of other like extended casts other than like these main casts, like all the side characters and supporting characters from all the other properties within this too. So let me know what you think. Also, fan theories. How is Doctor Doom gonna be Doctor Doom? Do you like Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom? I really don't. I wish they would have cast somebody else, but I understand everything that was going on, why those decisions were probably made. They needed a huge headline after making a whole big refresh, reboot to remove him from the cinematic universe. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't agree with me on anything, put it in the comments. Argue with me. I have strong opinions. You probably have strong opinions too. And if you're still at this point and you want to argue with me, I do actually read comics, so I do have my biases. Thanks. Bye!